Taylor Swift's latest photos feel less like curated social media moments and more like snapshots of a deeper truth. Presence matters. At this stage in her life, Taylor doesn't just step into a room, she defines it. Her actual size isn't something that can be measured in inches or numbers. It's the confidence, intention, and energy she brings wherever she goes. Whether she's on a red carpet, commanding a stadium, or simply walking through the city, there's a sense that she is fully herself, unedited and unafraid. She doesn't bend to expectations or dilute her essence to make others comfortable. Instead, she stands firmly in who she is, reminding us that real confidence is less about appearance and more about how you carry your truth. A story. Shaped by growth. What makes these images resonate even more is the journey behind them. Fans have watched Taylor grow from a young artist with a guitar and a dream into one of the most influential figures in modern music. That evolution hasn't been smooth or easy. She's faced public criticism, industry pushback, and moments where her voice was questioned or dismissed. Yet, time and again, she chose growth over retreat. Each reinvention of her music and image has reflected a deeper understanding of herself. These photos capture that hard-earned self-assurance. A woman who didn't just endure the spotlight, but learned how to thrive within it on her own terms. Confidence worn, not performed. Taylor's fashion in these moments plays a supporting role rather than stealing the show. Her choices are polished, intentional, and expressive without feeling forced. The power of her style doesn't come from extravagance or trend chasing. It comes from how naturally she wears it. The clothes don't define her, they frame her presence. There's an ease in the way she moves, a quiet certainty that says she knows exactly who she is. In a culture often driven by excess and constant performance, that restraint feels refreshing and real. Authenticity as a quiet force. What truly draws people in is Taylor's authenticity. There's no sense that she's trying to prove anything anymore. She doesn't rely on spectacle to command attention. Her presence does that on its own. Fans connect to this because it feels honest. In a world saturated with filters, edits, and carefully constructed personas, seeing someone embrace themselves fully is powerful. Taylor's influence comes not just from her success, but from her willingness to show up as she is. Flaws, growth, confidence, and all. Influence that goes deeper than image. Taylor Swift's actual size ultimately speaks to impact rather than image. She represents what it looks like to take up space with grace and intention. Through her music, her choices, and her presence, she encourages others to trust their voice and honor their journey. Her influence isn't loud for the sake of being heard. It's steady, grounded, and lasting. She reminds us that confidence doesn't require perfection, and strength doesn't have to be aggressive to be powerful. Standing tall, inside and out. In the end, these images are less about fashion or fame and more about selfhood. They reflect a woman who has grown through experience, learned from adversity, and remained true to herself along the way. Every step, glance, and moment captured carries a simple but meaningful message. Being yourself is enough. Taylor Swift shows us that the most compelling presence comes from self-acceptance and courage. Standing tall, inside and out, isn't just inspiring, it's transformative.